And I cannot believe it, we're actually on number 5. I'm going to go ahead and check my audio right now just to be on the safe side. Just want to make sure that I got good audio for you guys. Let's see here. Alright. Yep, looks like we got good audio. Outstanding. Alright. Okay, so let's see here. Alright, we're gonna, so had a little bit of a network issue, but we got this sorted. While I was trying to get the network issue sorted, we went ahead and got a little bit of stuff done. This is what we got done off camera. Those of you that remember the last episode, that was not built up like this. And that is, we went ahead and welded up a bunch here, and then we got another one of those engines set up there. Went ahead and got all of the currently placed engines welded up. We went ahead and got the entire, well, most of the ventral plating in place. Went ahead and moved this one forward to that location there, moved the other one over from the mess to the spot there. And it looks like we got a Space Pirate BC Corp P100 Proton cargo ship. Yeah, we're not going after that right now. We're trying to get everything set up with what we got. We will, at some point in the future, have to go after ships like that, I'm sure. Or at least salvage locations. But for now, we're going to keep on working on our ship here. So I want to go ahead and get the... Now, you might wonder, oh wow, why did she do that? Because this deck here is going to be piping and stuff that's in the flooring. And then we'll build walls and passageways and stuff on top of here. And then that'll be on this floor, and then this will be a ceiling area. And then above that, might be a ceiling walkway area. We might have stuff like that. So basically, these two areas are going to be here. And then there will be an upper deck up here, and then an additional deck right above here. So this is going to be like a tween deck right here. This is going to be like a few more pipes and stuff like that between decks. So we got a 2-deck ship is basically what we're aiming at here. And then, of course, I like to have the cockpit lined up so that it is tween decks, because we're going to have some stairs going up from down here that will take us right up there, which is absolutely what I want. I thought about doing instead of a cockpit, an open bridge, but for a single player, I don't know. I like the cockpit idea, where you got good view and everything. And then we'll have a lower bridge down here with a couple of consoles and stuff like that. But that's going to be down here. We're going to thin out this area here in case you hadn't seen this. We got Willis ducts. We're going to have some Willis ducts down here too. Kind of to open up the space a little bit and get things going that way. Maybe Willis duct our way up, you know. Do all that kind of thing. But for now, we're just trying to get everything, you know, kind of put in here. Getting things put away where it needs to go and stuff like that. I don't do programmable blocks because I am on console, so therefore I'm not going to be doing programmables, so because I can't do scripts. At least I don't think I can. I might try it every so often just to see if Keen changes the rules on me, because they are notorious for changing rules. So we're going to go ahead and zip over here, drop down into the bay here, and we're going to go ahead and dump off these materials here. And the reason why I'm doing that is because, well, honestly, they should all be in there. We do have our online display here, and at some point we do need to put our objectives and our restrictions and our to-do list. But we will do that a little bit later because it's fairly obvious. We have a bunch of stuff to do right here. So, yeah. First order of business, let's go ahead and clean up this mess here. We do want to get an antenna built. Not sure where I'm going to build it. Probably up here somewhere. So for now, we'll just throw it right here. It was in the way, so we're going to put it right here. Rest of the components we've got put in here, so it's not a problem. So let's see, looks like we got a battery and 3 more engines. 3 more engines, you say? Well, that's an interesting turn of events. We got 2 up, 2 port, 2 starboard, 2 down, 4 forward for braking, and 6 aft. And we have 3 more. We must have missed something somewhere. Well, okay. Well, I guess we're going to put that here. Alright, let's go ahead and put another set of thrusters in here then, I guess. You can kind of see the theme of how I want to do this, how I'm going to drop them. Do another staggered amount there. Alright, we're going to shift over to this side here. Drop down here, and we'll cut this out. And the third thruster, I don't know. I think I might put it down here, actually. And you know what we're going to do? We're going to go over here. And we don't have a thruster to go here. However, it is my custom. Whenever I have an area that is definitely to be used for something like that, I'll give it stripes. And we will obnoxiously place it and place a block here. That way it's like... That way I know that that's not to build anything or pipe anything through there, that's going to be a location that can make a difference, you see. There, see? That's how that's going to go. Now we got to figure out where this battery's going to go. I do like to put the batteries in the flooring, or in the ceiling, or into walls. Okay, we got 2 batteries back there. We want 2 batteries forward of the situation here. So, if we want 2 batteries forward, we'll put one right here, and we'll put one right here. Nope. Nah, I'm not gonna do stripes on them. There we go. All right. There was another set of batteries right here. We're going to take that off there. We're going to leave the GAT there for now. Those are going to be our port and starboard GATs. But we want to get the battery set in place here. That way it's placed, and we got to build a lot of power cells though, but that's okay. Oh, maybe that's where that other thruster was supposed to go. Oh, okay. That's right. So we're still gonna set the tone on that. Yeah, that's right, you little pirates. You just stay over there, keep your distance, let me do my work. I got my own project here that doesn't involve you, so keep yourself away. If you become a nuisance, then we'll deal with you. But right now, you're not a nuisance, so don't become one. Okay, so it takes care of that. Let's see here. Now I'm only putting these engines up here because, honestly, I don't really have anywhere else for them until I get the dorsal plating in place and get that framework set up, and then we can see about doing the other, you see. Now, we do have to figure out a couple of other things, like where this is going to go.
Energy low.
Well, we got one more thruster. Is there a thruster I haven't filled out yet? Oh, well, I guess I could. Oh, wait, yeah, there it is right there. I knew there was one somewhere. Alright. Alright. And I believe there's, so that leaves, where are we going to put the gravity gen? Now we're going to put the jump drive right here, I think. I think this would be a really good spot just forward of those. I think would be a really good spot to put the jump drive. And then we've got, let's see, we've got conveyor junction here. We got conveying that's going to go over there. But I think dropping the jump drive into this slot right here, I think would make a big difference. And if I'm right, it's a 3x3, so we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Energy critical.
And let's see how far down. Well, I could actually stick it up on top of those if I wanted to, but I'm thinking just leave it on that level. Unable to place jump drive. Why? What is down here that's not, I don't understand. Why am I unable to place jump drive? What do you mean? There we go. So there's our jump drive right there, like that. And that sets us up really good. And then we have the forward area for stuff, and back here we've got this area here with these things, and we could do passages between them, which works out really nice. I like it. Alright, cool. So then we've got our gravity generator. Where are we going to put the gravity generator? Well, it seems to me like we're missing a boat if we don't, or a bet if we don't stick it right here. Why not? It's a perfect spot. Slap it right there.
No energy.
Ugh, you've got to be kidding me. Really? I should be able to get some energy sitting here. Alright, what do we got there? Ah, crap. No way, man. Okay, do we got any GAT ammo at all anywhere in this entire, anywhere in our entire setup? Do we have any GAT ammo at all? Let's see. Alright, we don't. We need GAT ammo. Shit. Scout drones. Crap. Alright. We gotta get this, well... Okay. We gotta take a second and get our brain together here. Okay, these guys are so pesky. Like, I don't want them here right now. I am not ready for that. Now, I don't want that there now. Alright, let's get this thing. I want to get this at least welded up quite a little bit. What I'd like to do is get our GATs down below set up to defend this situation here. So, to do that, we're going to need... Where is our assembler? Right here. And we need those two, so... Because those two are going to go up there. Actually, you know what we could do? That is functional. Where's... did we... No... No... I could have swore I have a missile in one of these dang containers. I'm pretty sure I had a rocket launcher. Okay, where the hell's the missiles at? Guns. I thought for sure I had some rockets. That must have been a previous incarnation. Hopefully those bastards stay away. Alright, so let's go ahead and we gotta get the rest of this stuff all situated here. Alright, we gotta figure out where I'm gonna put the assembler. Because that's a thing. A light armor block, conveyor junction, conveyor junction. Well, I could just put it right in here. Oh, but if I put it in here... Nah, still doesn't matter. Uh-huh. I see what I can do. I know exactly what I'm gonna do. We're gonna use the industrial assembler and we're gonna put this right in here, but we're going to do it like that. Alright. Yeah, just keep that scout drone away. Because if I don't, because those salvage, if that scout drone spots me, I'm pretty sure that it's going to call in some more drones, and we'll have a fight on our hands before we even have our ship ready for a fight. Not okay with that yet, so we don't want to fight. Alright, good. Alright, so now we have that in place. Oh. I got enough for another thruster. Do I have any thrusters that are not welded? Nope, they're all welded. Alright. Well, that's okay. Extra material is extra material. I am okay with that. Oh. Take on it. Okay. Let's drop that off. Conveyor junctions require pipes, motors, interior plates. Yeah, just keep going that way. Keep going the way that's not where I'm at. Yeah. Nothing worthwhile out here to salvage. Nothing to see. No need to even think about coming over here. Thank you very much. Alright, that takes care of that. Now we gotta get some munitions set up, but I don't know that I've got... Oh, I do have some magnesium inside of here. We do. Oh, but it needs refining. Shoot. Shoot, 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 shoot. Do I have anything in here? Alright, let's see. What do we got in here? No. 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 Huh. Okay, we have no ammo, so if that little bugger gets any closer, we're just gonna suck it up and have to fight him. So yeah, we've definitely got to get this stuff organized and set up. So let's go ahead and get this. This is gonna take a while. Get this thing transferred over.
Energy low.
Yeah, I'm aware. Alright. Yeah, I could get another battery up if I didn't want a jump drive, but...
Inventory full.
Gotta move quick. Where is it? I don't see any more drones. Looks like they may have moved on. That's good. Gotta try to get this mothership built up fast as possible because we need to be able to be ready. Okay. Back out we go.
Inventory full.
Alright, so. Okay, we're turning the assembler off because we do not want the drain on the battery right now. And the jump drive, definitely turn that off too because it'll recharge if we don't. And I don't want it draining the batteries of the entire ships. Now, if we see anything that says solar or might have solar panels, that is something we are definitely going to attack. Because we need some solar energy. Reactors, solar, or a hydrogen engine. Something along those lines would be really nice because we gotta generate power, and right now, making batteries, it's not gonna cut it. Oh, just welding it a little bit here, welding it a little bit there. Alright, good. That's taken care of. Now these here. These are gonna go up in the bow. Right up here. Actually, we need to get a few more steel plates because we're going to make computer rooms around the battery bases. And that's where we'll put them all. Yeah. Alright, let's go ahead and we're going to go over here. Automation. We have programmable blocks. I don't believe I can do a program. I don't think they have any scripts that we can use, but we're gonna bring one up and see. Maybe I'm wrong. Let's see here. Apps. Okay, so it's just like nothing. Nope. No, alright. Text and images. Okay, there's no custom data we can do. And yeah, No. Alright, no problem. We'll just do what we always do, which is an event controller. Different components, but that's okay. Interior plate, you say? No problem. Alright, and we're going to go ahead and set an event controller here. Boom, like that. And we're going to set an event controller here. One for each one of those blocks. Alright. Okay. Cool. And on this side here, we're going to go ahead, we got one. Let's see, and we have programmable block 2 and programmable block 3 and 4. Okay, so that's 4 programmable blocks, which gives us 4 event controllers, which will be nice. Event controllers are a lot of good stuff, even if they, regardless of whether I do the AI crew rule or not, it's still really handy to have them. Alright. Okay, now we come down to, got 2 of these cargo pods. Got anything in them? Nope. Alright. So what we're gonna do, we do need to get, oh yeah. Let's get some of these. We need one for the airlock. So where are we gonna put the airlock? That is the question. We need like a side-mounted airlock location. This looks good. Maybe set it up so that it comes out the side here. Oh, actually, we probably want it right here because we have this. We could do it like literally right here, and if we did it off here, we could come out and come down this hallway here. Yeah, I like that. Oh wait, no, we can't do that because that's a walkway in, so it'd have to be somewhere out here. We'll put this up here for now. For now, we're gonna go ahead and we're just gonna place the vent fan
Energy
up here.
low.
And that will be, we're gonna assume that this is where the airlock's gonna be. So we'll just figure it out from there. And that'll be the airlock. And then as far as oxygen, well, we got those up there. Okay, we got that to there. Alright, so put the vent fan here. Alright, cool. So now we're gonna come over here. That's 1 and 2. And we'll get another vent fan for the upper deck. So the upper deck will get a vent fan too. And that one will put, well, We could put it right here, but that's going to be a walkway right there. So we'll put it right on the back side of this one here, and that'll be the upper deck vent fan.
Energy critical.
Well, if we put it here, yeah, why not? We'll have a walkway on that side too. What the hell? Alright. Yep, I see the energy, suit lady, I get it. I'm still ignoring it though. Alright, now let's see here. We want to get the medical bay. I don't want to hook that up to conveyoring. And so since we want to hook it to conveyoring, we'll probably want, well, let's see, we've got that there. So we could set it up actually. It might be kind of cool to have it next to the jump drive. I'm not gonna lie, that's kind of a cool idea, so let's do that. Because then it kind of reminds me of an MRI machine.
No energy.
Oh, good gravy. Alright, fine.
Health.
Shut up, suit lady. Good gravy. So we'll run the conveyoring around, and we'll put it underneath that, and that should get it situated just right. And then we'll put the medical bay in there. Oh, you can see the jump dryer right through the medical bay. That's going to be kind of cool. We should leave it enough there so that we can actually, like... Nah, we'll just leave it alone. Alright, so come around, let's see. We'll use this conveyor line here. Come that way. That way. And that way. Alright. Whoa, getting a little eager there. Well, we're getting it there. We're getting the pieces put into the puzzle here. Alright. Let's go zip over here and get some more conveyoring done. Let's see here. Where is the medical bay? Okay, let's get to the Willis ducks. Where are you at? sure it is. Of course there's a meteor storm inbound. There's always a meteor storm inbound. I really, 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 really need to. Hey, Minuteman! Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Low health.
Oh, shut up, suit lady. Good gravy. Alright, let's see here. We want to... Alright. And this one here. Alright, cool. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and get the medical base moved over now.
Inventory full.
Alright, cool. And then we have a couple of cryopods. One of them we're going to put in here. Okay, good, 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 good. This is coming together nicely. We just got to stay hidden from the... Okay, let's go ahead and... Alright, cool. Alright. Okay, now, let's see here. Got that in place. And... Got to get those next things. Missile launchers. Where are we going to put the missile launchers? Missile turrets. Probably one ventral, one dorsal, maybe? I don't know why. That might actually not be a bad idea. A ventral and dorsal missile launcher? But if I do that, how am I going to line them up correctly? That's the trouble. I could put them side mounted. Or I could strip them down and put missile shot. Well, I mean, I don't have any missiles yet, so it's not like it's the end of the world. Oh, I know where I'll put them. I know where they're gonna go. They're gonna go... they're probably gonna go... I think we're gonna put them out on the engine sponsons here, maybe. Set them out that way. That way we've got them out there for maximum. Uh-oh. Just realized I'm starting to run low on O2. That's not good. Alright, so, wait. I think I put them in here, didn't I? No? Dang, I got like no weapon system at all. Good gravy. Empty guns. So I'm thinking, put them on these sponsons here. Just run them out, and then yeah. So let's see, probably right about here would be center mass. So maybe on either side of these rockets, these thrusters here maybe, or yeah. But I don't want it to blow up because it's up on the thing. Maybe we should elevate it slightly and bring it out. That might be a better way to go. We'll have to run conduit to it so it's part of the conveyor system, but that's okay. We can do that. Yeah. Yeah, that'll work nicely. So let's go ahead and let's do a couple things. We got to get conveying out to it. And that means we're going to need to probably go with this right here. Run a conveyor line out here to here. Or we could do it from, well, this is the one thing I don't like about this, is that these stupid connectors sometimes aren't conducive to good stuff. Oh wait, what if I ran a conveyor line from up here? And I did it along this line here, just like basically ran them along the sides here. Made it like part of this superstructure. Ooh, I like it. Oh, that's going to be brilliant. And I could actually run it right across the top of this. And I could do it with, oh, this is perfect. Alright, so let's get this done. Okay, we got, we're going to need the conveyor junction because we're going two different angles on this. And we can do a T-junction here. A reinforced T-junction. And then straightaways all the way around, kind of like I did in one of my and we could actually let this be an actual conveyor. That way if I have another thing I want to set up, I can. And we can just run this all the way along here. Oh, I like this idea a lot. And then we can go like this. Conveyor, just in case I need to connect anything. Perfect, and then we could run that out that way and set that up and do the same thing on the other side. All right. All right, and then here's where we can mount the weapon that is the missile launchers. One there. And one there. Now, I'm thinking because that is up and out of the way, it should be clear of the plumes of those engines. That's what I'm thinking. Let's go ahead and get those off of here. The cool thing is once we get a weapons loadout, we'll be sitting pretty. And that's what I'm thinking. But it also keeps those missile launchers with a really good field of fire, I think. Hopefully. I would like them not to shoot the ship, which seems to happen sometimes. Supreme Settlers. Ah, it's a consignment drone. I don't think that's got anything we can utilize. I mean, we got a consignment drone once before, and we did drag it over, and we did add it to our ship, but I don't think it's got, this one's got anything I want to have. Alright, so you know what we could do? We could take the rest of the salvage, and we could just throw it in here. So we could do. Alright, so let's see here. Work in progress. Work in progress. Let's see here. Alright, we're gonna have to get these off of here. Get the airlock in place. Well, actually, we need doors for the airlock, so for now, the airlock is gonna be right here. We're going to use this bay as an airlock since we have to come and go out of it anyway. It's only the most reasonable thing to do, so if that's the case, I'm thinking we're going to go ahead. Let's see here. That's going to be a vent for above here.
Energy low.
So why don't we... Let's do this. Let's do an internal airlock.
Energy critical.
Okay, energy critical, she says. Alright, fine. We'll have to sit down. Got any food in here? No. Oh, consignment drones practically being like home delivery. We need to find a few more things. We need to get more doors. Alright. Some things you just gotta salvage. Alright, let's see here. If I do Willis ducks all the way back to there, it wouldn't be very nice. I'm pretty much doing Willis ducks just to try to lighten up things, add a dimension to this that might be an interesting dimension, maybe? I don't know. Mostly just to lighten it up. Alright, so we got the doors in place, we got the other thing in place. Let's see here. Cryostasis chambers. One will go here and one will go in there. Now the cryo chamber I put in here though, I'm not sure where it's gonna go, but I really want one in there. So you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna actually put some salvage on the wall in here. You know, I think that's a brilliantly good idea. So let's go ahead and we're gonna put the cryopods up here. Only because I don't really have a place for them yet, and that's a good spot for them. That takes care of that one. Okay, we're gonna come over here and hit that there. Cool. Huh. Alright, drop those in there. Fly up and over and down. Alright, see, that's another thing we want to put on the salvage wall. Actually, I kind of want those cargo containers here. That way I have a place where I can just shove the missiles. Any missiles I salvage, I'll just put them right there. That's actually a really good spot for that. Huh. Wow, look at that. Getting it all done. We're getting it all transferred over. It's about time for separation of fun there. Let's see, where are we at with the regards to that? This is the off. This is the connection here. It's a shame we've got that lined up right there because we could almost go with that if we didn't have the thruster right on it. I wouldn't want to burn it though. What we could put a conveyor line. Actually, a conveyor line, we could. We'd have to pipe it though. And this has got to be sealed up. If I want it to be airtight, it's got to be sealed. Alright. So let's see here. We've got to set those other two gats. So I'm thinking we'll set the other gats right here. We'll put those right here for now. Good gravy. Sorry about that. That's my neighbor's dog. I swear I don't know if you guys can hear it, but man, they've been doing nothing but barking all afternoon into the evening. He just does not want to be outside, apparently. So, apparently it's a dog-eat-dog world out there. Alright, let's go ahead and get these off of here. Then we'll get this other, these other batteries transferred over. We already have them set up on the ground over here, so not a problem. I'll go ahead and get this one in place. It's going to be, probably do a lot of offline welding for the superstructure itself, the hull, the frame of the hull and stuff. Probably do some offline stuff, but we still need a lot of salvage. I mean, this by no means is going to be enough material for everything we want to do. But at least it gives us a base of operations, you know, so. Alright, so what we're going to do here, we're going to cut this off. Alright.
Energy low.
I'm aware. You know what we could do? I think I lined this up perfectly. If we were to connect run a conveyor line, oh my gosh, I just had this brilliant idea. Okay, I don't know if this is gonna work, but we're gonna give it a try. But we might. Okay. I don't know, we're gonna find out if this works or not. I don't know, we're gonna see. Alright. Oh my gosh, it actually worked. Yeah, alright. Oh crap. Oh my gosh. Okay, I had this brilliant idea. And now my brilliant idea's gone to hell. Because I've got a door in my way. Oh man, I was gonna run a conveyor line from there straight down into here, but as it turns out, that's not gonna work so well because I've got that stupid. Never mind. We're gonna do this the hard way. That's okay. That's okay. It's alright. It's alright. It's all good. It's all good.
Energy critical.
Alright. Now let's see here. That is... Okay, so... I don't know if this is gonna work because this is actually recessed more than the landing gear is, so I don't know if that'll work. I honestly don't think it will. I'm gonna go I'm gonna move that down. I'll put a ring on it and drop it down.
No energy.
I'm in. I'm in. I'm in. It's okay. It's okay. Alright, so we're gonna get this thing. It's oh no. You know what I didn't take into account when I made this doorway? I did not take the width into account of this ship. Oh man, I think I'm gonna be too narrow. Honestly, I think we are too narrow. Wow, okay. Well, we might have to make a few adjustments to our ship. But we'll see. We'll see if she fits. Yeah, see, she's wider. Yeah, I'm gonna need a couple more hangar doors. Gonna need one for that post there. And we need one for that post there because of the width of her wings. Unless I want to shave off the wings a little bit, that's what's gonna be happening. So let's see here. The other thing is, if I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna have this out a little further. Probably about here. Yeah. Well, might be able to pull it off, but got to gotta do an really
Inventory full.
gotta do an extension collar. One of these frame thingies. And then we got to put the connector on there because we need to be down the level of the other things. The landing gear, because I'm doing a flush deal. And now alright, parking is engaged. We are landed, and we actually have enough clearance all the way around. So that works out good as far as the hangar bay is concerned, but as far as the exit is concerned, I don't think so. We are literally 5 wide, so if we're trying to leave, we can leave, but it's gonna scrape the paint job big time. Not really liking that idea too much. Alright, let's go back here and shut down the let's see, shut down the hydrogen boosters off, ion thrusters off, atmo thrusters are already off. Alright, cool. And let's get the gyros turned off too while we're at it. Oh, some of those gyros I can't get access to apparently, according to that. Great. Alright. Why is that? Access denied. Huh. Alright. Okay, so back to what we were doing.
Inventory full.
Yep, I know. Get these other batteries. Alright, we got that up. Alright, cool beans. Those are set. And there's another bat down here. Alright. We'll go back over here, grab the materials. Alright, cool beans. Got that out of the way. Alright, so the next order of business, we do need to get all of this stuff out of here. And we need to start getting this large cargo thing sorted. Put a bunch of that stuff in here. The goal of this episode, hopefully, is to get all this stuff out of here. I want to get this ship basically done, so it's mobile as much as possible, and then we can see about getting the rest of it finished up. Oh, wait a minute. I didn't take this all the way over to the underside for the other thing. Let's see here. Ow. What the hell did I get hit by? Oh, we still have some engines on. That's right, we added a whole bunch of ion engines, and I did not include them in the in the thing. There, that should do it. Alright, now. Alright, this should get us this set up, and then it's just a matter of transferring it all over. All in all, I think this is a really good build. Well, I got enough reactor parts that I could repair a reactor if I get one. But we're going to need to find some uranium to refine so that I have fuel. But we definitely need to figure out some sort of power generation before we run totally toast on power, because we definitely do not want to run out of power. That could be the end of the miniseries. She died because she didn't have enough life support power. Yeah, let's not have that obituary. Alright. Slow going, but I thought about running a conveyor line, that's why I put that connector on there, but just not. It's just actually more hassle than it's worth in a way. We're getting there. We're almost there. Yeah, repeat a Rough Day Season 1. Yeah, I remember that. On Europa, crashed. Yeah, we're not gonna have a rough day like that, no. Although, if we were on a planet surface, we could maybe find turbines, and that would be an even more of a option, but that's fine. We just need to... We're gonna... Once we get these things out of there, we're gonna actively hunt for some sort of power generator. What we might end up doing is capturing drones and using small grid reactors on a large grid rotor so that we can get the power that way. Right now it's kind of nice. We're just pulling it off that off the ship we got there, and that's working for now. So. Oh my gosh, it's so meticulous. All right. All right. So shall we get this refinery in place?
Inventory full.
Oof. And just like that, we got everything transferred over. Oh, it takes forever for these things to weld up. Yeah. Yeah, we need that magnesium bad. Alright, so if the magnesium's processing, let's get the industrial. Let's see, get the industrial assembler. Okay, now that we've got everything in place, we've got munitions keyed up. Alright, so yeah, this is it. This is what we've got so far. We still need more materials. We still got a lot going on. But yeah. And I have mobility. This ship will actually go. It just overpowers it because honestly there's just not enough power in one battery to do all these motors, and that's just it. We need to have some way of sustaining something. And so that is the challenge that we're looking at, and I don't know how we're going to pull it off. All right, well, thank you for watching. We managed to get our ship started. Get the ship started. I'll have to figure out a name for it. We do need to get a lot more work done on it, and we're going to need more of the. We're definitely going to need a little bit more. Oh crap! I can't even talk. We're going to need a lot more salvage to be able to get it done. Um, So yeah, there's a whole lot more to come. Thank you so much for joining me, and we'll see you next time on Space Engineers Lost in Space.